So the best way for an organization to implement the Phinity solution suite, for all intents and purposes, the organization has to be at a level of maturity to actually enjoy the benefits of automating. So if you can think about any kind of maturity process, you need to actually conceptualize what your challenges are, then you need to document them, you need to feel some pain, and then once you're through that pain, you realize, hang on a second, I need to figure out how to remove my people from the actual process that they are running typically. And that's where automation comes in. It's really around trying to extend the people from where they are right now to being able to achieve so much more with the data that they have. And that's really what we feel that our automation is able to do. So can an organization with no concept of risk management or operational risk management or very little requirements around compliance implement Phinity? They could, but the reality is they wouldn't get the real benefits of it. So where real benefit is felt is where an organization is striving to consistently and continuously comply with particular standards that are either industry-based or legislatively carried through. For example, any kind of thing around privacy, like GDPR or POPI. Those are requirements that need to be implemented, yes, at a strategic level, but at an operational level, they need to be flowed through into your HR department, into your marketing department. And those are processes, and those processes are underpinned by systems. And if you're not being, and you don't have that level of granularity down into the process, operationally, you will never be able to comply at a strategic level. So Phinity, so the way that you would procure Phinity is typically by getting in touch with Phinity. You can get to our website. You can also contact one of our partners. We've got several partners in London, in Joburg, in Cape Town, and soon to be around the rest of the world. And the concept is that you have a couple of options. You can either buy directly from Phinity. However, we do have a channel first approach, and the reason for that is that many organizations don't really understand this particular area, and we actually partner with service delivery partners that will actually take that company or that future customer on a journey. And that journey will typically look like very low maturity all the way through to a level 3 maturity and into automation and full automation in terms of 4 and 5 in terms of the maturity stack. So those are that's the typical type of customer. That being said, we've had customers that have zero, and they've followed our approach, they've followed our systems, and they've literally been able to implement their third-party risk management program essentially without even having a single Excel spreadsheet that was dealing with us, even a policy that was dealing with us. So can you do it with nothing? Absolutely you can. Phinity is also a cloud-based solution, so we have a SaaS model, which means that you never own the software, you rent the software ultimately for a period of time, so for 12, 24, 36 months, but we then take care of everything else behind it. So there's no server installations, there is no requirements for understanding how everything interlinks or whatever the case may be. If there's APIs required, we will help develop those APIs. If there's bespoke development, we will help work through that with you. So ultimately, for the implementation of Phinity, you need a browser.